Did you hear about the Red
Sox
Sox Mariners trade? I didn't hear nothing about
Bill
that
Hall.
trade.
Huh?
Bill Hall.
No, I didn't hear about that one.
Bill Hall.
For who?
I don't know. I thought I saw something about Bill Hall and Casey Kochman.
Well, they were supposed to be trading Kochman.
Who's Bill Hall?
He's that Milwaukee third baseman utility guy. I'm looking up more information now.
Okay.
It's done?
No.
Or they're thinking about it. It's the first I've heard about it, guys.
Yeah,
I heard about rumor with the
Well,
Mets.
I knew they were talking about trading Kochman.
I heard about rumor with the Mets for Castillo, for Lowell.
Yeah.
I heard that one.
I didn't hear nothing.
But not this one. Seattle, no. I haven't heard about that. But what I do know is the Celtics are biting a lot of bullets at the moment.
Oh, God.
My
God.
I can't believe it.
And even though they're biting bullets, they're still causing some damage out there.
Yeah, they win it. They beat the Raptors without Ronto, without Pierce, without Garnett.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Big Baby's back, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a help.
Yep,
That's a help.
Baby's back. And Wallace is playing very, very well.
Yeah.
Playing very, very
Starting
well.
to shoot better. That was his weakness earlier on. So, well, I still maintain when everybody gets healthy, they'll be right back in the thick of things. I don't know necessarily if they'll win the whole thing, but
if they're healthy, I think they got a good shot at it.
Do the Celtics?
Huh?
The Celtics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be between the Celtics, L.A. and Cleveland.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to count out Atlanta, even though they got smacked last night.
Orlando's in the mix.
I don't think so. I'm going to tell you something. Celtics beat Orlando without Paul Pierce. That says a lot. That says a whole lot. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting season. And the big one was, what was it? Charleston beat North Carolina last night. Did you hear about that one?
Charleston beat North Carolina.
Charleston University beat North Carolina at the buzzer. At the buzzer. Matter of fact, they put it on classic ESPN tonight because it was such a good game. Such a good game.
Yeah.
Yep.
508-979-1600 is the phone number.
Hey, can I talk about two things in the tournament that I didn't? Yeah, and you're right, Sean. We'll get to that in a second. Matt Holliday is back with the Cardinals. He signed a 7-year deal.
Good.
About the tournament, let's talk about the phenomenal job, unbelievable job that Wareham did. Wareham played Durfee the first day and beat him 90-54.
Wow.
90-54. And Dartmouth, who nobody gave a hoot and holler of a chance to do anything, blew one of the best teams in Rhode Island out, which is Hope. Beat them by 20.
Wow.
Played phenomenal. Played as a team, which I thought was great. And the other one was when Dartmouth played Wareham the next night. They played them strong for 3.5 quarters. Dartmouth was leading that game in the last 4 minutes. They ended up losing by 20, but they lost it in the last 4 minutes.
Wow.
And the thing is that the coach of Wareham, Bajoli, told me, he says, that's the toughest 20-point win I've ever had. And I called Steve Gassman myself. I'm very proud of Dartmouth High School for the way they performed. And I'm proud of Wareham for the way they performed.
We have a call.
Go ahead.
We have John online.
Hey!
On one.
What's up, John?
Good evening.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
What can I say? Thank you to Steve for my hat.
I'm sorry?
I said, what can I say? Thank you to Steve for my hat.
You're welcome.
And my contract.
And your what?
Contract.
What contract?
No, the Babe Ruth contract.
Oh.
Told you I'd bring it to him.
Yep, you won it fair and square.
Yeah, and I met somebody at the ball game that was upset because he was right behind me on the call.
That was Ray. That was Ray.
He was.
Hey, John, I know they've heard me babble on about it. How did you like the tournament?
Steve, I can understand what you're saying.
I said, I know they let me babble on about the tournament. What did you think? How did you enjoy it?
Well, you told them I was there all weekend.
So you had to enjoy
I kept telling you I was going to leave after a certain game or the half of a certain game.
Yep.
But I stayed.
Yeah, every time you said you were going to leave, I turned around. You were still there.
Yeah, I was.
That's how you wearing that shirt.
Yeah, that shirt and a hat.
Yep.
The name you were trying to think of was JoJo.
Who?
JoJo.
Joe.
JoJo Goodan.
Oh, yeah, JoJo. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
And,
John. Good.
you
I
know-
want to tell you thank you. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
You know, I get on you about Dartmouth, but I'm sorry. This weekend, they were unbelievable.
Weren't they?
They were unbelievable. Those kids were playing, I don't know, out of their hats or whatever you want to call it.
They played as a team.
But they played very well.
And you and I both know what the big difference is. Elquan on him.
Yeah, he kind of pushes them a little bit.
Oh,
He
yeah.
pushes
Oh,
him.
yeah. Wareham didn't have an answer for him. They couldn't cover him.
Nope. And the only time they could is when he fell down.
Yep, exactly.
When he lost his balance and fell down dribbling the ball.
Yep, exactly.
He was trying to go a little faster than he could.
Yep.
That was his only problem. He's learning. He's only a freshman.
Yep,
Right,
that little
that's
boy
the
can
kid.
get up in the air.
For his size, yes.
Ho,
another
ho.
thing.
That boy can see. My boy grabs rim.
Right.
Seriously.
Too bad he comes from a sharp family.
That's
A
shocking.
little more height and a little less talent, he might be high. He'd be better.
Hopefully he'll gain another 4 inches, and I think he'll be okay.
Well, we'll have to tie weights to the bottom of his ankles to stretch him out.
Yeah. Hey, I might do that to him this summer. Don't laugh.
All right, I'll go let you people go, but Steve, somewhere along the line, I'd like to meet up and talk with you. I got some questions. Like I told you at the complex. I mean, at the game, family.
Yep.
So slowly but surely, I think you're getting me involved.
All right. Do you want me to give you a call after the show?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Not a problem.
Okay, you guys take care.
You too.
You too, John.
Hey,
Joe, your New York team stink.
Thank you,
Thank-
John. Thank you. Hey,
All right,
John,
John.
before you go, thank you for your presence.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for being there, babe.
No problem. Like I say, I'm alone. I got nothing to do. I'll go hang with the family.
That's right.
All right, you guys take care. God bless.
All right,
All
God
right,
bless you.
John. I'll see you, buddy.
Take it easy, buddy.
You too, Bob. And I didn't mention the Bruins because they're not doing too good.
Hey, they
Oh, no,
did. They did fabulous at the Winter Classic.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to talk about the Winter Classic, actually.
Yeah.
That's good. That was a... Thanks, John.
okay, buddy. Take care. Good night.
Have a good
All
one.
right, John.
I'm glad you brought up the Winter Classic. You know, we were talking about it. We were kicking it around. And I kind of said it was kind of like a, farce thing. But
It wasn't a fast thing, was it, Bob?
I'll tell you what I'm hearing complaints about, though.
What's that?
People sitting in certain sections of Fenway couldn't see.
Oh, well.
For $250, they should be able to see.
Hey, Bob,
Wow.
they can't cover everything.
No, I know, but if I'm
What are they
buying,
going to do? Shift the seats?
if I'm buying a $250 seat, I better see what I'm there
How,
for.
how could you not
but
see?
how could- yeah.
How could you not see?
Because people like to stand up in front of you.
Yeah, but
Oh,
And you can't control
Wait,
that.
hold up. If people like to stand up in front of you, then how is that Fenway's fault?
It's not, but
Then stand up
Should
with
it-
them.
right.
all right. So now you're
I mean, if you
you're,
can watch
you're
a
creating,
baseball game, you should be able to watch a hockey game.
Now it's a domino effect. Now the people behind you can't see.
So then
they
they get
stand
up.
and the people
Then
behind
they
them
get up.
can't see.
Then they get
Hey,
up.
don't forget the seats go like this. So if
You
everybody
cannot
stands
blame. You cannot blame the Winter Classic for people who couldn't see because they weren't smart enough to get up on their seats. You can't blame other people for that. That's. Hey, sit down. Could you sit down in front so I could see? That's what they should
up,
have
it's
done.
either that or you stand up with them.
$250
I know that's
per seat, especially in section 29. That's what I heard.
steep.
Which was down near the left field wall. Wow.
Well, if you think that's bad, it was $30,000 to play on that ice.
$30,000 for what?
High schools and colleges to play on that ice.
What for the registration?
No, yeah, to register to play on the ice.
Wow.
It was cost $30,000.
Wow. Well,
So
That's a lot of money.
it's a lot of money.
a lot more money than I got to dish out right now.
$30,000 a school.
$30,000 a school.
Wow. So much for hockey.
Sean.
Next.
Not so
Sean.
much for hockey, high school for hockey there.
Sean, anything more about that rumor between Seattle and Boston?
No, I can't find anything. I think it's just sources saying that Kochman might be going to the Mariners, and I heard that we might be getting Bill Hull too, but I can't find any
I don't
more.
see
Well,
why.
I heard him talking on ESPN about Kochman possibly going to the Mets.
All I see is the Mariners. I didn't see anything about the Mets.
Yeah.
But I know that Holiday was signed for 7 years, 120
Yep.
mil. Didn't know if you know that.
7 years, good for them.
It's okay because we don't need him.
No. I wouldn't even. No, I wouldn't want. I'd rather. Nah. See, Holiday's numbers are deceiving because he played at Coors Field. You know, that's the thing with Holiday. Ever since he left Colorado, his numbers have not been the same. I think we know why.
Well, I seriously think you're going to see Cameron have a good year.
Oh, I'm not denying he's going to have a Cameron-like year. I think we're going to miss Jason Bay and what he provides. I mean, let's face it, the guy batted in 119 runs last year.